Hello, welcome to Reality of Snail Farming. Today we are going to be sharing with you another very important aspect of snail farming, talking about hatchery. Now, what are the things you need to do? What are the things you need to know and how to do them? Those are the areas we are going to be concentrating on today. All right, we know the snail farming. In snail farming, of course, there are the hatchery part of it, which means reproduction. So for you to effectively manage that their reproductive aspect, to have young ones, those are our concentration for today. But before I continue, I want to encourage you to quickly subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you keep getting update from us from time to time. And of course, it's also good to give us a like just to encourage us to keep bringing these informations to you. So in continuation, I want you to understand that this is a snail egg. All right, this is just the way they look, and this particular snail eggs is deposited by AM. Their egg is usually very big because they have the big sizes. They have those giant sizes that you normally see in the regular market. That is why you have their eggs as big as this. Other species also have their own eggs size, but not up to this size. So how do you manage your hatchery? What do you do? What are the things you should consider? Number one, the soil type. All right, this right here is the good soil type that you need to have in your hatchery. All right, so the soil type, talking about loamy soil, a good one. Then the atmosphere within your hatchery. What are the atmosphere? Hope is cool enough, hope is not too heated. All those are things that you need to consider. Another aspect is you have to make it very natural as possible. This is plantain leaf. We have to put this here just to create another artificial humidity within the hatchery. All right, so all these are some of the factors that you need to put in place to have a good hatchery for them. Now, I haven't heard that if you have an egg that is littering your pen, for example, like what I'm holding here, what do you do next? How do you turn this egg into a young one? Simply go to your hatchery and dig out a space like this with a spoon. I haven't dug this space. Okay, carefully go to those eggs that have been deposited in batches and pick them in this manner with the spoon and transfer them right in that space that you have provided in your hatchery like this, and carefully cover up the egg. So what we have done now is we have successfully incubated these particular eggs for hatching. Now this egg is going to remain there for an average of 2 to 3 weeks before we can now call them a baby snail. Of course, you need to keep moistening the soil. That one is also very important so that they will have the required texture to do well. So all these are ways you manage your hatchery. Now, having done that aspect of incubation, what other things do you do within your hatchery? Is to go around checking for those ones that have hatched out. Okay, now this is our own hatchery and we are using this place for training and equally do our research. So we are going to practically look for eggs or young ones, and here we are. We have young ones that have hatched out. Don't forget, you don't know when they actually hatch out. Even when they hatch, like the one that we have just deposited, when they break out of the shell, they will still need some few time to quickly resurface. So it is when they resurface like this that you begin to call them snails or baby snails, or that they actually now belong to you. So we are going for those ones that have resurfaced, and here you are. You have these very young ones, just about some few days old. You see them? These are AM. These are AM species. All right. So they look, of course, a little big compared to when you have AF and AA. So naturally, they are their species quite big. So that is why even their eggs, you can see the way it is. This is the AM egg. This is the young one. So this is how you manage your hatchery, and this is what you do on a regular basis in order to keep collecting young ones like this. So all things done right and all things done accurately will give you more eggs, more young ones like this. So having collected all this, I'm going to be transferring them to the nursery session. So there is a different session for this, which is the nursery session, where they will be given the required care as baby snails. So these are many more information that you need to know about uh, hatchery, snails. So if you have any other information, generally you can always reach us. We are open for all type of services regarding snail farming. And don't forget, always encourage us by subscribing, and we say thank you and remain blessed.